Hello guys, welcome to Research Made Easy, and in today's video, I'm going to discuss what is an action research. According to Good, action research is research used by teachers, supervisors, and administrators to improve the quality of their decisions and actions. So usually, teachers are asked to do action research if in case, say for example, they want to solve a particular problem when it comes to their students, their classroom management, etc., etc. J.W. Bess defined action research as a focus on the immediate application, not on the development of a theory. Now, what are the key characteristics of action research? So, number one, it focuses on immediate problem and its solutions. So, usually, as a teacher, if we want to do an action research, it is actually a solution to an immediate problem we encountered in the classroom with our students. It is not concerned with building theories or generalization. Number two. Number three, it aims to improve practices or work conditions. So, say for example, once a particular problem is solved through an action research, of course, it yields a good product which actually improves the work conditions of teachers as well as the learners. Next is it needs little efforts, resources, and finances. So as compared to a full thesis, this is more a this is more a shorter version of uh, that. Okay. Next is the educators, researchers' own practices. So since it is involved uh, the teacher and the student, usually the context of an action research are the teacher's own practices. It is also a collaboration, a plan of action, and um, sharing research output. So once your action research is done, your other teachers, your other co-teachers may simply um, check the result of your action research, and then they could imitate the same procedure or the same solution if in case they encounter the same problem as yours with their students. What is a classroom action research? Classroom action research begins with a question or questions about classroom experiences, issues, or challenges. So usually the concentration of an action research is inside the classroom between the teacher and the students, or what are the problems encountered by teachers or his or her students inside the classroom. It is actually a reflective process which helps teachers to explore and examine aspects of teaching and learning and to take action to change and improve. It is a method of finding out what works best in your own classroom so that you can improve student learning. Of course, the main aim of a teacher is to give um, or to improve student learning. And in cases wherein there seems to be problem with, say for example, the students cannot catch up with the lesson, the teacher could make an action research with that particular problem and try to find out what should be what could be a best solution to answer that problem. Now, what are the purpose of action research? Number one, it creates healthy and proper classroom condition and environment. It facilitates better teaching learning since the problem of teacher and students was already addressed, and then maximum welfare of students. Now, who is it for? Any teacher who wants to understand more about teaching and learning, who wants to develop teaching skills and knowledge, and who wants to take action to improve student learning. Um, this is what he or she should do to make an action research. Now, what are the steps to conduct the action research? So number one is the identification of the problem. Number two, defining the problem. 3. Listing of probable causes of the problem. 4. Analysis of probable causes and formulation of action hypothesis. 5. Action program. 6. Follow-up and communicating the findings to others. Now let's have identification of the problem. The problem should derive from a review of actual practice. Problem should look at something under teacher control, since the action research is focused on the teacher and on the student inside the classroom. The teacher is the one in control. The problem should also be an area in which you are willing to change. So if you are concerned with how your students catch up your lesson, and then later on find out that there's a problem with that, you should do an action research. The problem should be related to student learning in your classroom. So meaning to say, the scope of the action research is uh, limited only to a classroom environment. For example, of problems that teacher might encounter would be, would a different type of assignment enhance students' understanding? Would a strict attendance policy result in better test scores? Say, for example, a teacher has a problem with when it comes to the attendance of the students. Would more time spent in cooperative learning groups help students understand concepts at a higher level? And what are the areas or fields of action research? There's actually a lot of areas or field which the teacher could concentrate on, depends on the problem of the students which he or she encounters inside the classroom. So it could be problems on tardiness, problems on students in learning English, pronunciation, handwriting, etc., etc. Now, these are the fields of action research that a teacher might consider in doing his or her action research. Number one, problem of spelling errors, problem of handwriting, discipline and code of conduct, poor attendance in class, problem of punctuality, school administration and organization, wrong pronunciation in language learning, problem of delinquency, problem of copying and examination, problem of map reading skill, problem of homework, lack of self-confidence while communicating, absenteeism, and writing speed among students. So that's all for the action research. In my upcoming video, I'm going to give an example of how are you going to write your action research. So thank you for listening. Um, if you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you will be notified of my upcoming videos. Bye.